shine. I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna let it. Hello everyone, it's Dr. Z here with a video about my oldest daughter's reading journey with Teach a Child to Read in 100 Easy Lessons. It's a product that we have used for a good part of her reading journey, and I want to make sure that I'm able to share that with you as well as give you some clips in parts. It won't all be in this video, but in parts so you can see her actual process. And today's video is going to focus on that. It is not a review of the product. If you are interested in that, please leave comments below. I will provide another video that looks at specific tips and tools for using this with your child, hoping that you'll find benefit in some of the tips and tools that we have used. When you're dealing with reading and literacy, every child is unique, and it's, for me, has been more about the journey for each child. My son is currently going through the same program, and it's been a very different and unique journey for the two. And so I just want to give you a little bit about my daughter's journey and hope that it's helpful to you, to any parent, to any mom, to any teacher who is looking to build literacy in your child. So this is the product that I've been talking about. It's called Teach a Child to Read in 100 Easy Lessons. And as you can see, it's a pretty thick book. In doing those lessons, you kind of go through a script. So everything is laid out for you, what to say, and walking your child through and you through how to go through each lesson. It's pretty detailed, but if you go through it in advance, which is one of the tips I have given, you can very easily figure out where you're headed. The book is broken up by lessons that you spend and dedicate about 15 to 20 minutes on. So even if you're a parent who has a child in school and you want to be able to start with laying foundation, or they're getting ready to start school, this is a great place to start in terms of having something that you can do at home with your child for a short period of time. We actually started the journey when my daughter was 4 years old. And when we started at 4, I was very much pregnant with my third child. When we began the program, we might have gone through maybe the first 10 lessons, if that. But it became very clear for me very early that I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to begin because I had so much that was already taking my attention. And of course, everything that was going on in my body. And in the season of my life that I was in, I wasn't at a place to dedicate without getting frustrated and without kind of having some of the tools that I gained through being able to appreciate the process. I wasn't at that place at the beginning. So we actually stopped. I just said, I realized that it wasn't her struggle with doing the curriculum, but it was really me, which was a great lesson about the process of seasons being important when it comes to working with your children and being able to take assessment of where you are so that you have a good sense of whether something is working or not working. So when my daughter was about 4.5, we started again, and I tried again, and the process was so much different because I was at a better place and I could give the attention in that 15 to 20 minutes to my child and dedicate the time to seeing her growth and her development in this program. There are 100 lessons in this book, and we spaced that time out given our schedule, given what was going on in our lives. We tried to remain consistent and to do it daily, but there were obviously times when that wasn't happening, and so we would go with the calendar that we set, and when we weren't able to maintain it, we picked it back up, but we did not let too much time elapse in terms of 2-3 days a week to go by, because this is a program that is about consistency. Hopefully you can see how it is used, and some of the you can see the progress that she made through the video. This is part 1, so if you would like to continue on the journey with us and see where she goes and where she ends up, please continue to follow us, subscribe, like, comment, and let us know what you think about the video. So today we'll focus on lesson 26. We have not shown all of the videos leading up to this point, but I wanted you to get a sense of where we are in this process, and then you can follow us on the journey for future videos. Today we will focus primarily on the story, but just to give you a sense, every lesson starts with the sounds. These are the sounds that your child will encounter or have already encountered and are being reinforced in this particular lesson. Then it goes on to word reading. So these are the words that your child will learn how to sound
found out. And then these words are almost as a preview for what's going to be used later on in the lesson. And then today we're going to focus on the story. Of course, she's already gone through every part of the lesson, which is a script for you as a parent for you to walk through with your child. But she's already gone through the sounds, and we are now focused on the story. So please continue to follow us on the journey so you can see how Savai started out and where she ends up. We have completed this process already, so I'm going back and just sharing all the videos so you can see the process. Get ready to read.
Men. Set. Stop. Son.
Is there an S there?
No.
Try it again.
On. Ram. At. That. Ran.
Try that one again.
Ram. Can. Not. See.
I always like to end with a lesson that my child has taught me through going through this journey. And today's lesson is valuing the process over the outcome. Outcomes are great, but I have learned and gained so much about myself and about my daughter through going through the process and allowing the process to teach us both. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, if you do, like, share, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned to some of our future videos as well.